Imagine a tiny country where fairy tale lakes mirror snow-capped peaks, where rivers glow like liquid emeralds, where caves hide underground canyons bigger than cathedrals, and waterfalls you can actually walk behind. Welcome to Slovenia, Europe's best-kept natural secret. And today, we're counting down the top 20 most incredible natural wonders of this magical land. Each one has a jaw-dropping story, some carved by ancient glaciers, others born from legends of fairies and dragons, and a few that scientists still can't fully explain. We're starting with number 1, the one that makes the whole world fall in love with Slovenia. Let's dive in. Picture this. You're standing on a wooden boat, gliding across crystal clear water. Ahead, a tiny island with a fairy tale church rises from the lake like it floated there by magic. Behind it, a medieval castle clings to a cliff, and all around, the jagged Julian Alps stand guard. This is Lake Bled, Slovenia's most famous natural wonder, but it wasn't always a lake. Over 14,000 years ago, the mighty Bohinj glacier carved out this perfect basin. Then came the legend that every Slovenian child grows up hearing. Long ago, this was a lush green valley where fairies danced under the moonlight. Shepherds let their sheep trample the fairies' sacred grass. Furious, the fairies called on the mountain springs and brooks to rise up, flooding the valley and creating the lake we see today. Only the fairies' little hill remained, now Bled Island. The water stays warm year-round thanks to thermal springs, and locals say if you ring the church bell 3 times, your wish comes true. Lake Bled isn't just beautiful, it feels alive with magic. If you visit only one place in Slovenia, make it this one. Number 2. Vintgar Gorge, the canyon you can walk through like a dream. Just 4 kilometers from Bled Lake hides a secret that stayed hidden for centuries. Vintgar Gorge, a 1.6-kilometer-long canyon carved by the rushing Rodnova River through sheer limestone cliffs. Wooden walkways and bridges hug the walls so close you can feel the spray on your face. The water shifts from turquoise to deep emerald as it crashes toward the thunderous Šum waterfall at the end. For thousands of years, no one dared enter this wild ravine. Then, in 1891, the mayor of nearby Gorje, Jakub Zumer, and a brave photographer named Benedikt Lurgetporer spotted the low river level after a dry winter. They climbed in with ropes and ladders and were stunned. 2 years later, in 1893, locals built the walkways by hand, and Vintgar opened to the world. Today, it's one of Slovenia's most photographed natural wonders, a place where you feel tiny next to nature's raw power. Pro tip, go early morning when the light turns the gorge into pure gold. Number 3. Lake Bohinj, the wild, untouched sister of Bled. 25 minutes from touristy Bled lies its wilder, quieter sister, Lake Bohinj. Slovenia's largest natural lake sits deep inside Triglav National Park, surrounded by untouched forests and towering peaks. No castles, no crowds, just pure, glassy water reflecting the sky like a mirror. Formed by the same ancient glaciers as Bled, Bohinj feels like stepping back in time. Locals have legends of a magical electric boat that whispers stories of the lake's past as you glide across. The water is so clean, you can drink it straight from the shore. Hike around the 12-kilometer perimeter or paddle out at sunrise. You'll swear the mountains are whispering secrets just for you. Number 4. Postojna Cave, the underground kingdom with its own train. Deep beneath Slovenia's karst region lies a world that feels like another planet. Postojna Cave is a staggering 24-kilometer labyrinth of stalactites, stalagmites, and glittering formations. You board the world's first underground cave train built in 1872 and ride 3.7 kilometers into the heart of the earth. Then you walk through halls so vast they once hosted concerts. This cave started forming over 3 million years ago. In 1818, a local lamplighter named Luka Čech discovered breathtaking new chambers and called them paradise. It became Europe's most visited cave, electrified in 1884, one of the first places on Earth to have electric lights. But the real star is the olm, a blind, pale human fish that lives up to 100 years without eating and can survive floods that would drown anything else. Locals once thought it was a baby dragon. Postojna isn't just a cave, it's a living, breathing underground wonderland. Škocjan Caves, the world's largest underground canyon. While Postojna dazzles with beauty, Škocjan Caves shocks with scale. This UNESCO World Heritage Site hides the planet's largest underground canyon, 100 meters high and carved by the raging Reka River over millions of years. You walk across dizzying suspension bridges as waterfalls roar below and the river disappears into the darkness. Explorers in the 19th century mapped it and helped birth the science of karstology. In 1986, it became Slovenia's first UNESCO natural site. Stand on those bridges and you'll feel like you're inside the earth itself, raw, powerful, and utterly unforgettable. Soča River, the emerald beauty that glows. Now we head north to one of the most photographed rivers on Earth, the Soča, flowing 136 kilometers from the Julian Alps all the way to the Adriatic. Its water is an impossible emerald green. Why? Tiny particles of limestone rock flowers suspended in the water catch the sunlight and reflect pure turquoise. It stays this color its entire length, crystal clear, drinkable straight from the river, and so vibrant you'll want to bottle it. Gorges, waterfalls, and pools make it paradise for kayakers and hikers. Nature's own jewel, no filter needed. Triglav National Park, Slovenia's crown jewel of the Alps. Covering the heart of the Julian Alps, Triglav National Park is Slovenia's only national park and the soul of the country. Named after Mount Triglav, 2,864 meters, the three-headed giant on Slovenia's flag, this 840 square kilometer paradise holds over 7,000 animal species, pristine lakes, and 10,000 kilometers of trails. Protected since the early 1900s and fully established in 1981, it's a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. Climb Triglav, every Slovenian dreams of doing it once, or simply wander the valleys. You'll understand why this park feels like the roof of Europe. Number 8. Peričnik Waterfall, the one you can walk behind. Tucked in the dramatic Vrata Valley inside Triglav National Park sits Peričnik, a 52-meter-tall waterfall that thunders over a cliff you can actually walk behind. Two drops, 16 meters and 52 meters, create a misty curtain of power. In winter, it freezes into ice sculptures. Stand behind the falling water and feel the roar vibrate through your bones. Pure nature showing off. Number 9. Savica Waterfall, the emerald jewel of Bohinj. High above Lake Bohinj, a short but steep hike leads to Savica Waterfall, one of Slovenia's most iconic cascades. The water plunges dramatically from a limestone cliff into emerald pools below. It's the dramatic source that feeds the Sava River system. Hike there at golden hour and you'll swear it's on every Slovenian postcard. Number 10, Zelenci Nature Reserve, the secret source of the Sava River. This crystal-clear spring lake, Zelenci means the greens in Slovenian, is the true source of the mighty Sava River. Underground mountain water bubbles up into a protected wetland of perfect turquoise. Short boardwalks let you walk right over the springs. It's peaceful, pristine, and feels like nature's own secret spa. A perfect finale to Slovenia's natural magic. Number 11. Tolmin Gorge, the Dragon's Hidden Canyon. Deep in the Soča Valley, where the Emerald River meets the mountains, lies a gorge that feels like it was carved by dragons. Tolmin Gorge, Slovenia's lowest and perhaps most dramatic entrance to Triglav National Park. Wooden walkways lead you through a narrow, moss-covered canyon where the Tolminka and Soča rivers collide in thunderous pools. Walk across the famous Devil's Bridge and stare down into crystal-clear water that looks almost unreal. For centuries, this wild place was known only to locals and shepherds. Legend says a mighty dragon once lived in these depths, guarding the valley. Today, it's a paradise for hikers who want to feel the raw power of nature without the crowds of Vintgar. If you love the Soča River, Tolmin Gorge is the perfect wild companion. Number 12. Mostnica Gorge, Bohinj's peaceful hidden sister. Just a short walk from the calm shores of Lake Bohinj hides a gorge that many visitors completely miss. Mostnica Gorge, a gentle yet breathtaking canyon carved by the Mostnica stream. Crystal clear water tumbles over smooth limestone, creating natural bridges, small waterfalls, and emerald pools perfect for dipping your toes. Unlike its famous neighbor Vintgar, Mostnica feels intimate and wild. The upper section is especially magical. Fewer people, more silence, and views that make you want to sit and never leave. Formed over thousands of years by glacial meltwater, it's Bohinj's best-kept secret for those who want to escape the crowds and feel like they've discovered Slovenia all by themselves. Number 13. Lake Jasna, the Alpine Mirror near Kranjska Gora. High in the Julian Alps, right at the foot of the Vršič Pass, sits a small but unforgettable lake that looks like it was painted by an artist. Lake Jasna is two connected glacial lakes with water so clear and turquoise it reflects the surrounding peaks like a perfect mirror. A statue of a white ibex, the symbol of the Julian Alps, stands guard on the shore. This peaceful spot was shaped by the same glaciers that created Bled and Bohinj. Locals come here to relax, picnic, or start epic hikes into the mountains. In winter, it becomes a snowy wonderland. Simple, stunning, and surprisingly quiet, Lake Jasna is pure alpine magic. Number 14. Tamar Valley, the wildest corner of the Julian Alps. At the very end of the road in the Soča Valley lies a valley that feels like the edge of the world. Tamar Valley is a dramatic U-shaped glacial valley surrounded by towering limestone cliffs and the mighty Yalovets Peak. A short, easy walk takes you to a beautiful mountain hut with views that will stop you in your tracks. This is where the Soča River truly begins its journey, bubbling up from underground springs. In winter, ice climbers flock here. In summer, hikers and wildflower lovers. Untouched, powerful, and incredibly peaceful, Tamar Valley is for those who want to feel small in the face of Slovenia's mighty Alps.
Number 15. Velika Planina, Europe's largest shepherd plateau. High above the Kamnik-Savinya Alps floats a magical world that looks straight out of a fairy tale. Velika Planina is the largest shepherd settlement in Europe, a vast green plateau at over 1,500 meters, dotted with hundreds of traditional wooden huts with unique rounded roofs. In summer, shepherds still live here with their cattle, making cheese the old-fashioned way. This high mountain pasture has been used for centuries. The views stretch forever, and in late spring, the entire plateau explodes with wildflowers. Hike up or take the cable car, and you'll feel like you've stepped back in time to a simpler, more beautiful Slovenia. Number 16. Logarska Dolina, one of Europe's most beautiful alpine valleys. Tucked away in the Kamnik-Savinya Alps is a valley so perfect it's often called one of the most beautiful in all of Europe. Logarska Dolina is a 7-kilometer-long glacial valley framed by dramatic peaks, lush forests, and emerald meadows. Waterfalls cascade down the cliffs, and the famous Rinka waterfall, Slap Rinka, thunders 90 meters into a pool you can walk right up to. Protected as a nature park since 1987, this valley has remained almost unchanged for centuries. Locals say it's where the mountains whisper their oldest stories. Quiet roads, cycling paths, and hiking trails make it perfect for slow, soulful exploration. Number 17. Kozjak Waterfall, the hidden emerald cave waterfall. In the Kobarid area of the Soča Valley hides one of Slovenia's most romantic natural treasures. Kozjak Waterfall is a 15-meter cascade that plunges into a natural amphitheater of rock, creating a secret emerald pool that looks almost enchanted. A short trail through the forest leads you to a viewpoint where the water seems to glow from within. The water is so clear and the setting so intimate that many call it the most beautiful single waterfall in Slovenia. Nature's own private theater, perfect for quiet reflection and unforgettable photos. Number 18. Lovrenska Lakes, the mysterious peat lakes of Pohorje. Up on the Pohorje Plateau, far from the Alps, lies a completely different kind of wonder. The Lovrenska Lakes are a group of small 20 peat lakes and bogs at 1,500 meters altitude. These rare high mountain wetlands are fed only by rainwater and create a unique, almost mystical landscape of moss, dwarf pines, and floating islands. A wooden observation tower gives you breathtaking views over this fragile ecosystem. In autumn, the colors turn fiery. In summer, it feels like another planet. Protected and wild, a true hidden gem for nature lovers who want something truly different. Number 19. Strunjan Nature Reserve, Slovenia's coastal cliff magic. Slovenia may be small, but it has a coastline, and it's spectacular. Strunjan Nature Reserve is dramatic white cliffs rising straight from the Adriatic Sea, topped with pine forests and Mediterranean vegetation. The reserve protects sea caves, rare plants, and one of the highest Fleisch cliffs on the entire Adriatic Sea. Walk the cliff-top trail at sunset, and you'll see why this tiny stretch of coast feels like a Mediterranean dream. In spring, wildflowers carpet the cliffs. In summer, the sea sparkles below. A perfect blend of mountains and sea in one unforgettable place. Number 20. Chernitska Lake, Europe's mysterious vanishing lake. We end our epic journey with one of the strangest natural wonders on the continent. Chernitska Lake is a lake that sometimes disappears completely. This is Europe's largest intermittent lake. In autumn and winter, it fills with water, becoming a huge shallow lake perfect for boating and fishing. But every spring or summer, the water drains away through underground karst channels, leaving behind green meadows where cows graze and farmers cut hay. For centuries, people thought witches on nearby Slivnica mountain were responsible. In the 17th century, the brilliant Slovenian polymath Baron Valvasor studied it and helped explain the science behind the vanishing act. A lake that comes and goes, nature's ultimate magic trick, and the perfect finale to Slovenia's incredible natural wonders. From fairy tale lakes and glowing rivers to underground canyons, shepherd plateaus, vanishing lakes, and coastal cliffs, these 20 natural wonders prove that Slovenia is one of the most diverse and magical countries on Earth. Which one surprised you the most? Would you rather swim in an emerald river, walk behind a waterfall, or explore a lake that might disappear tomorrow? Tell me in the comments. If this journey through Slovenia blew your mind, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another hidden European gem. Slovenia is calling. Which wonder will you visit first? Thank you for watching. See you in the next adventure. Keep exploring.